If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. First off, it's free. And there are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Then Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many, many more. Then you can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. That's Anchor, ANCHOR.FM, and get started making your own podcast. Welcome to the Yummy and Fearless podcast with the Sidechicks, where we offer our side of the issues. Thank you so much for listening. Please follow us at Yummy Fearless on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and even Pinterest, where you'll find additional content from today's show. You can also listen to us on Apple iTunes, YouTube, Stitcher, and Spotify. Please rate, like, review, subscribe, and share. And if no one else has told you today, we love you. Now let's get into the show. So Kanye West is coming undone.
Okay, what happened now? What did he do now?
No, it's so much. It's so fucking much. It is so much. First off, I think that this whole little conflict here between he and his soon-to-be ex-wife, if she gets her way soon-to-be, is all about control.
Okay.
So today he had quite a bit of a meltdown online, and he's been trending on Twitter. He claimed that his 4-year-old daughter, Chicago, had a birthday party today, and that he was not given the address. And he kept on trying to get the address, and he could not get the address, and he feels like he's being sort of iced out of his children's lives, which is why he bought that house next to Kim's. And he even tried calling Khloe Kardashian's baby daddy, Tristan Thompson, to ask for the address. And Tristan said, I have to run it past Khloe first.
Can you imagine? Tristan's like, hey, he called him, man. What am I going to say?
Tristan is in enough trouble. He just had a whole nother baby with somebody else. Kanye, leave that man alone.
Yeah.
Leave him alone.
Can you imagine? Chloe's sitting right next to him. Don't you?
Right,
don't
like,
you,
shh.
You better not.
But he does a video. He just does a regular video, and he posts it. And he says that he wanted to let everybody know because he needed everybody's support.
Where do we start with this one?
I don't know.
He is a fucking asshole and a dumbass. And I think he needs help. Okay. Let me back it up. He's either a dumbass or he needs help or both.
Yeah.
That's my position on that. Stop it, Kanye.
Stop.
You sound undone. You sound unhinged.
He is.
Maybe there's a reason. If it is true, and that's what you want us to believe, that doesn't bode well for you. It doesn't fair.
Right.
You don't look good in that scenario. It makes it look like nobody wants to be fucking bothered with you, even on your daughter's birthday.
Exactly.
So, not even her aunts?
Nope. Not even her sister's baby daddy. But for you, first off, if it were me, I would be just highly offended that you would make a video and post it to the public. That's highly, highly offended in regards to something about our child.
That's a step too far.
Now that's like
that's weak and not in good taste. There's so many. There are like 10 things I could think of that he could have done.
There's so many.
Better things, choices that you could have made.
Now, in addition to this, a couple nights ago, he allegedly punched some autograph seeker in the face and neck, and that guy fell and hit his head on the cement.
Not cool at all, Kanye. And then, did you hear what he said about that?
No.
He was talking about that blue mask didn't keep you from getting knocked out, though.
Oh,
but that mask. So he's unhinged. I think that's not cool. Not cool. Even if he hadn't said that, not a good look. Not a good look.
Yeah. I think that we are really seeing the beginnings of a horrible train wreck. Horrible train wreck. So in this video that he posted, he went on in this rant and he said, fathers have been kept out of the home family unit for ages. And even with all his money, he still finds himself in that position.
Don't you do it. Not you, Kanye.
You
have no right. You have no fucking right. Don't you put that in your mouth. You just get that right out of your mouth right there.
The fucking audacity. The audacity.
That makes me want to throw hot grits on him.
This is why I don't fuck with him. I'm serious. and I don't dislike a lot of celebrity, but like he be on some bullshit. And for
Something
you,
happened.
and he always want to come down to the regular man when some shit happened and it's in his benefit.
Yes.
But all the other time he walk around talking about how he a billionaire and he's a genius and he this and y'all that and I'm this. But then when it's time and he can benefit from it, then he want to pull out these tropes that don't have a damn thing to do with him. You not in your home because you left and moved to Montana, correct?
Pretty much.
Did nobody take you out your motherfucking home? Don't even bring up those other examples of institutions or systematic issues that made that the case, because that has nothing to do with you.
Nothing.
Or your situation.
Not a thing.
Nothing. And that's not some casual shit that you just bring up because that's real life for some people.
And it's insulting, and he needs to take his medicine. I feel like he didn't take his medicine today.
Shit.
Something. It's not
5 years.
I do not think that was cool. But let me tell you, I used to be a Kanye stan.
Yeah,
I used to be a Kanye. So for me to say these things, this is huge. But I have no sympathy for Kanye West. I have no sympathy for him.
It's like you own one. And you could tell he owned one. So even like in the video when he, I guess, punched that dude, whoever the woman was with him, you could tell he is not well and hasn't been well in a long time by the way she was talking to him. Give me your hand. Give me your hand. I am your family. Give me your hand.
Oh my gosh.
What is this?
Wait a minute. Is this the chick that he's dating now?
No, it was somebody with him. Give me your hand. Give me your hand. I'm like, you know what? I don't know. I know for a fact. Well, I don't know this for a fact, but this is what I believe, that under his control, anybody around him has to be an enabler.
Has to be.
Because let me tell you, let's do real reality. Okay. You just made an adult man fall down and hit his head on the concrete.
That's
what the fuck you just did. So this ain't no conversation about give me your hand. What this is now, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yes.
What is wrong with you? And if you can't get your shit together, you need to go pay somebody to help you get it together. This is ridiculous.
Check yourself in, man. Check yourself in.
Check yourself.
And and the other thing, this might be an unpopular opinion, but I'm going to say it. Let's face it. Kanye West, you're not tough. So if you hit somebody and knock them down or knock them out, chances are he was a little dude, first of all. So, wow, congratulations. You just knocked out a little dude. Somebody who was seeking, and somebody who was a fan, who was trying to get an autograph.
Trying to get an autograph.
I mean, wow, that's really impressive. You're so tough. You're not fucking tough. You make records for a living.
You make records. And
you're not a tough guy.
Ugly ass Gap jackets.
And shoes that I will never, ever wear.
He's walking around in these gigantic fireman boots, which is what they look like. And I'm like, I don't know how he convinces anybody that this is high fashion.
Because people are sheep.
That looks a mess.
People are sheep. And if you believe that you should wear that bullshit because he has it on. I'm saying he lost all credibility years ago. I'm done. We all need to be done with him. Don't let him do this. He needs to have a seat. He needs to have several seats, and he does not deserve a platform. He's the one who needs. Now, we just talked about canceling people, but he's somebody who needs to be deplatformed. Seriously, he does not need a microphone. He does not need a platform. The man needs help. If we want to support him, let's do a GoFundMe and get his ass to the nearest inpatient situation. Do us all a favor.
Then, if all of this is not enough, he dropped a diss track Saturday called Easy. And in this diss track, he talked about Pete Davidson. And he said that he wants to beat Pete Davidson's ass. And his main beef seems to be with, of course, his wife and how she's raising their children.
I don't think you want none of Pete. Pete, that's a young man. I bet you he dwarfs you. Because I don't think Kanye is that tall.
I don't either. Because Kim is not very tall and he's not that much taller than her.
Yeah, I don't think that's what you want, Kanye. You talking a lot of shit, but that's a younger man. You've been in the game like twice as long as he has. And when I'm in the game, I'm saying, you're twice his age.
That's true.
Yeah, stop it. Just stop it. And why is a 40-something-year-old man talking about he wants to fight a kid anyways? Dumbass.
Thank you. Thank you.
Out of here with that bullshit.
Dad. Thank you, Dad.
Grandpa.
Right. So here's one of the lines. He says, how I ain't bring nothing to the table when I'm the table. Then he goes on to rap to say, turn up the music, wake up the neighbors. And then he says, a little bit later in the song, nigga, we having the best divorce ever. If we go to court, we'll go to court together. Matter of fact, pick up your sis. We'll go to courts together.
Yeah, that's going to be triple wood. That ain't going to go. That ain't going. That's going triple wood. Nobody want to hear that bullshit. Nobody wants to hear a song about your divorce. It better have a banging beat. It better have a banging beat. Because already.
That line is corny to me.
Corn on the fucking cob.
I'm like, some people like,
the old
me. Kanye back. I'm like,
I want the old Kanye. I don't even want old Kanye now. You're dead to me. Kanye's dead to me. Listen, get the fuck out of here with that. He triggers me. He triggers me.
Me
he
too.
pisses me off. Like, come on. You know what I think what makes me annoyed more than him is people allowing him to have a platform. This is what the likes of 45, this is how 45 rose to power because people kept giving him a platform. If you just ignore him, you know how to really get to a narcissist? Ignore his ass.
Ignore him. And you know what? I believe with Kim going on with her life and trying to establish healthy boundaries, which apparently one of them has been that you don't get to just walk through her house.
Right.
That's what's fucking with him.
Yes.
So he also has an interview that's coming out Monday with Hollywood Unlocked, where the clips that have been released thus far, he talking mad shit. He talking about how he watched 4 kids for like 5 hours today. So I'm going to tell you the first thing when you want to know if a man is a real father or not. If a man ever says, you don't watch your own kids, Playboy. You don't watch your own kids.
I watch kids.
They belong to you.
They probably watching you.
Right.
Make sure daddy doesn't hurt himself.
He's right. But he's claiming that Kim's restricting his time with the children.
As well she should. That doesn't, to me, all he does is make a case. When he tells the public this, it's like, cause Kim right now is looking pretty sane.
Pretty damn good.
So if she's icing you out, I gotta believe it's because she has a reason.
Hell, I do too. That's just what the likelihood of this situation is. But then in the song, this is where you lose. One, I have an issue with people that talk about kids in any way, period. And so I really don't understand a motherfucker talking about his own kids. But to me, kids are always fuck off limits.
Yeah.
Off limits. But this motherfucker talking about his own kids. So he says, I got love for nannies, but real family is better. The cameras watch the kids. Y'all stop taking the credit. So basically saying she really don't be watching the kids herself. Then he says, when you give them everything, they only want more. Bougie and unruly. Y'all need to do some chores. Rich ass kids. This ain't your mama house. Climb on your brother's shoulder. Get that top ramen out. You gonna do a diss track and mention our kids? What I say,
cool.
I could hurt a motherfucker over some shit.
Not cool.
You ain't gotta do that. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that.
No. I will fucking get you in a headlock and waterboard your ass.
Okay.
Please don't.
Okay.
He triggers me. He triggers me.
Yeah.
I'm so annoyed with him. He wants a platform. He wants clicks. And I think he went to the Donald Trump school of, look at me, look at me, look at me. And that's really gross. At any cost. I'll say whatever.
Your own children.
I will say whatever. I'll do whatever. I will do whatever. There is no low that's
too low.
Yes.
There's nothing. There's nothing. So.
And we should I'm telling you people, we should take note of that. Do not, the best way to deal with Mr. West is to ignore his ass. But of course he's trending today.
Yeah.
Just what he wanted. So he's not going to stop. He's going to keep saying bullshit
Oh, he ain't done.
He's gonna accuse.
He ain't done.
Part of it is him, and I think he's crazy like a fox. You know, I think that he knows exactly what he's doing, and it just annoys me because he's harmful. He's harmful to the culture.
He's harmful, and I just think some things should always be off limits, and I just think children are one of them. You know,
period. Point blank.
Just be off limits.
Period. Point blank. And if I were you, Kim, I would use that in court. I would use that in court. Like, this dude is unhinged. As you can see, he's talking about his own kids on the phone. Thinking that's cute
and unruly.
It's not cute. Who is your counsel? Clearly you have none. You have no counsel in your court. You have no counsel on your team. They're letting you run amok.
In his head.
The voices in his head. He is a... oh my gosh. He's
completely unacceptable. Completely unacceptable.
Kim, I'm so glad you got out of there.
She not home free yet.
People talk about her really bad. Remember, people would talk about the Kardashians and like, oh, the Kardashians, they do something to black men or they do something to men. Maybe. But I got to think that Mr. West kind of came to the situation with some pathology there.
Exactly. Ain't nobody done nothing to his ass that he ain't already show up as.
I think he showed up that way.
Yeah, I don't buy it. I don't buy it at all. But this isn't over with. So that interview is going to come out Monday. So I'm curious to see what else crazy he has said in the interview. And between the time that he was on the internet posting videos and after he posted a diss track against his wife and children, they apparently gave him the address to the party.
Oh, they gave him the address.
They went ahead and gave him the address because my bad dog.
Now you done went and showed your natural black arse.
Oh, right.
And then they gave you
your
the
ass
address?
at the party. Then they gave him the address.
Daddy, sorry.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't listen.
Look at how awkward the party is now.
I know. But
yo, wild ass has showed up. All this.
The party is hella awkward right now.
Right. If you cared about any of us, you wouldn't show up. Then it came out that it was already supposed to be his turn to be with the child, and they had agreed to have separate celebrations. Wow. He the type of motherfucker guy. You gotta whoop his ass. Like, some people you can try to like explain shit to, talk about no. Then it's people like him that you gotta put your foot in their ass. He needs somebody to stomp his ass, put your Timbs on and stomp him down real good. That's the only way people like him process certain information.
Hey, I'm gonna uppercut your ass. I'm uppercutting you. I'm headbutting you when I see you, Kanye.
Right. Bitch,
this motherfucker used to be what? Oh, yeah.
Just think of how fucked up his sense of reality is. You just assaulted someone, they're laying on the ground, and somebody's like, give me your hand.
I mean, come on.
Give me your hand.
Play that back. Run that back.
You going to jail. I'm like, nigga, you trying to go to jail?
You are trying to go. And then you're trying to get sued. All the money that you talk about you have, you're trying to be separated from it.
Okay. Okay. You about to share some of it.
He just took one for the team. He about to take one for the team because he about to get paid.
He going to have a good year.
He's having a great year.
I don't know what he was manifesting, but it's coming, baby.
Thank you, Kanye West. Thank you.
It's coming.
Yeah, this little girl, Dove Cameron. What does she play on?
I think some Disney stuff.
It's such a.
She's
I feel
had a lot.
It's I have a dichotomy of emotions about that because most people cannot afford to pursue this perfection,
right?
Their bodies and faces, and it just makes everybody
feel like crap.
Especially if you consume a lot of media and things like that. It can make you feel like crap, and it's not even real.
And this isn't even getting into the filters.
Oh yeah, the filters are catfishing all day
long. But I do think it's important that people educate yourselves because it does affect you. You know, you look at these people and think
it absolutely does. Yeah.
This, and this. And it's like, no. But I've also realized how where their face looks like pillow.
Like the dude from Saw.
Yeah.
Like y'all went the wrong way down 285.
Too much.
Yo, too much.
Too much filler. And then they've had nose jobs.
And implants.
So what this lady says is once you've had a nose job, I guess to a certain point, after a few years,
you got to redo
your nose shrink. Yes.
Huh?
Which is one reason why when they do the nose job, initially they're supposed to leave your nose larger because a nose that's been operated on shrinks after some years.
Me laugh. I'm sorry. So they're going to intentionally make it larger so that it shrinks. Oh God.
Because it's going to shrink. So it's had what I believe is a lot of filler. So her cheeks are really full and her nose looks really small because she's had nose jobs and I think her nose has shrunk.
So your nose shrink? Yes. Oh, that's unfortunate. I know she had work.
She had a few nose jobs too. And she's had the whole face fillers too. The face is like big and pillowy and that nose job that they've had worked on is shrinking. So it's like this big pillow of a face in this shrinking nose. Her nose isn't as small, but she has that big, I've had so much filler and implants in my cheeks, pillowy face too. From
you know
so
who else
much.
Has that? Courtney Cox.
Yep.
I do not. She was such a beautiful
she was gorgeous
woman. Why would she do that to her face? Somebody did not. I feel like the plastic surgeon should be held accountable. He should be canceled. God damn it.
So many people fucked up their faces. They just have. But just look it up.
I saw her. She has a documentary coming out on Lifetime.
I can't wait to see it.
I can't either. I think she's a beautiful woman and I think she should let herself just age naturally. But
but here's the thing. But once you've already been so modified, how do you let yourself age naturally?
True. What's natural at that point?
What's natural? Because you have all this filler in your face. Your nose has been operated on a number of times. And at this point, it's shrinking. What's natural at this point?
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Oh, yeah. I hate that for her. I mean, and I know her whole family had work done. Even the mother, the father. I'm talking Janet
everybody.
Jackson.
Yeah, everybody.
The Jackson family. Can you imagine your whole family going under the knife?
Everybody has a new nose. These weird little noses.
I mean, that's extreme.
But if you look, so check out those plastic surgery videos on YouTube just for your general education and understanding that these people don't even look like that.
Nope.
They don't even. So don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Megan Good, the star of Harlem, is getting a divorce.
I heard. I mean, isn't that unfortunate? She married this young man who was a Christian. And I want to say he was a preacher. Wasn't he a preacher?
Yeah.
And they were all over social media before they got married for being abstinent.
Yeah.
And some people are saying that, her new role might have contributed to their current state.
I heard that. I don't know about that. I do think he's moving kind of weird right now. He posted a picture of himself with his eyes closed crying.
Oh, no, don't go out like a sucker like that. No.
Yeah. And people were saying it's giving me Tyrese. You remember when Tyrese went through that crying stage?
Yes, but don't talk. I love
more
Tyrese.
Do you want from me? I don't love Tyrese.
I love me some Tyrese.
I don't love me some Tyrese.
He got roasted so bad by everybody.
What other choice do we have? What more do you want from me? Sound like Count Dracula. To stop. That's what.
Making good though. Her husband, I always felt he wasn't good.
He said something recently. I heard him say something that just sounded weird, how he had to adjust his expectations to be with her, because she wasn't the kind of woman he saw himself with, like she smoked. And I was just kind of like,
you could have kept that to yourself. Oh,
right. That's just kind of like, really? I don't know. I don't like that for your opener. But I don't like it.
This role in Harlem, I heard that she is riding dudes, riding their D.
Really?
And maybe he wasn't cool with that.
Well,
he was riding a D. And it don't look like it's acting.
Wow. Sometimes you got to ride the D. Meek Mill is talking about, he's bragging about his butt eating skills.
Oh, shit. Oh, my gosh. Wow. Wow, Meek.
And he says that eating butt tastes like unseasoned lamb chops. I'm like, was he high? What are you doing, dude?
Congratulations to his partner. I don't know.
Then he said he had a 16-some in London. There's a threesome. He had a 16-some.
Oh my God. I believe him. Was he the only dude or was there other meat at the party?
He didn't say. I got the impression he was the only sausage. So
who are these women?
Frustrating party.
Who are these? I know. I gotta wait my turn. What the fuck? fuck? What am I supposed to do? I'll be over here with her,
right,
I guess.
Waiting, right.
That doesn't seem like fun for everybody. 16 some, huh? I believe
16 some. 16
a man like that
some.
will get bored with women. Eventually, he's gonna get bored with women. He's gonna be like, I've been there, done that. 3, should I have 4? 4, should I have 8? 8, should I have 16? What else is there?
I just want one butthole.
Can somebody please lick my butthole? I just don't want Meek Mill kiss. Don't kiss. Hey, he didn't lick some buttholes.
Keep your sugar to yourself, daddy.
I don't know
Don't want none. Don't want none. So, what do you think about Hugh Hefner's old girlfriend talking so much now?
What's she saying?
They're just talking about how horrible it was to be with him and how horrible the sex was.
That ain't new. Of course, his ass was 175. You think they should stop? Just stop it. You benefited from being in his concubine. Let it go. Right. Nobody wants to talk to you. Nobody wants to even hear that shit from you.
Nobody cared. And you weren't held against your will.
Right. You participated willingly, like a damn idiot.
Yeah. Ugh. Nasty.
And now you want some clicks. Get the hell out of here.
Pretty much. Yes. So, okay. Well.
Want to talk about He Can Get It?
I have one. And this was suggested to me by one of our listeners.
Oh, my.
And she was so very right. Okay. I don't know why I hadn't already done this, but I would love to crack August Alsina's back.
Yes.
I would entangle with him.
Thundercat.
Yes, he is like poster boy for Thundercat.
Jada gonna say.
I know, but I would most certain. I do that.
Oh, yeah, I heard it. So what did we say that he had a nice member?
Yeah, he's supposed to pack it.
So
he's a winner.
He's a winner.
And I have one more.
Okay.
This is the world's favorite ginger, Prince Harry.
Oh, girl, when you said ginger, I was like, if you say Ed Sheeran, I'm hanging up.
God bless him, but no, Ed Sheeran. I like your music.
Prince Harry?
I would, he could get it.
Prince Harry, huh?
Yeah. You know he's tall.
I was gonna ask you, you must be reading my mind. I was just about to say, is he tall, right?
He's tall. He's got that accent.
Yeah, the accent can help. The accent can definitely, go a long way.
He ain't bad. He's not bad.
You think he's rich?
I think he's rich. He's all privileged and shit too.
Yeah, he's definitely privileged. I mean, royal.
He's got a world-class education.
Do you think he would have royal concubines?
Oh, that's not what you were saying. I don't think so. One thing is he have a nice royal dick.
And gingery. It's
a nice
gingery down there.
Ginger tinged down there. I never thought about ginger area.
Okay.
Damn, I never thought about that before, but I guess that is a reality.
You can't go wrong with the royalty.
The curtains probably match draped or whatever that is. Well, he's smart. He's traveled the world. He's got a great education. He's a philanthropist. He's a philanthropist.
He cares about people.
That's
sexy. He seems
like that by itself. That by itself is sexy. Mm-hmm. He wants to do good things for the world.
Yes.
Come on, that's sexy as
He was raised right.
He was raised right.
Go ahead, Diana. Rest in peace. Princess Diana. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, he's had privilege, but he's had struggle. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So he's got some character.
Yes, character building. Absolutely. Yeah. He can probably hold a good conversation. Yeah.
He can hold a great conversation. Yes. He's interesting as fuck.
Yes.
He met probably some of everybody you could ever imagine. He would be fascinating.
He would be fascinating. As long as he can still keep the modern touch, the common touch, if you will.
Yeah. And it appears that he can. And that's what makes him. So Prince Harry is definitely on my He Can Get It list.
Okay.
This sentence has probably never been said before, but I would drain Prince Harry's balls. With all due respect.
No offense.
Your Highness, or whatever.
Your Majesty.
Right, Your Majesty.
What would you call him in bed?
I don't know. Gingy.
Your Highness.
Your Highness.
Should I bow when I enter the room, the bedroom? Should I curtsy? I don't know what the protocol
What
is.
What do you want me to do? Or say, may I? Did I ever tell you this African dude, his friend, getting with this girl? She was American, and they were having foreplay. And then when it got down to it, he was like, "May I enter you?" This really happened though. May I enter you?
May I?
No,
if you're asking, I don't know what. Nobody's home. You may not enter.
About wanting consent.
We gotta have consent.
Enter you, Lord. Nah.
Well, that's polite. I mean,
Nah.
Make sure there's no mistake.
You fucked up the mood. May I enter you?
Buckets of cold water.
Okay, so who you got?
I just have one today.
Okay.
He's been on my list for a long time. Mike
He
Tomlin.
better not be in a choir. If
he's not in a choir.
In a play.
He's not in a choir or a play.
Or Hamilton.
For goodness sake. Okay.
All right. Better not be in Hamilton. That's all I'm saying.
That's some bullshit. That is some bullshit. If you watched Hamilton, you would be there too. But no, this guy is not in. He's actually a coach for the Steelers, and his name is Mike Tomlin, and he is the only reason that I won't completely write off the Steelers because that man is beautiful. He's
Omar Epps looking like
Omar Epps, yeah, looking like Omar Epps,
yeah.
He can get it. He can get it.
I like his demeanor.
He's in shape. Yeah, I like his demeanor too. He seems like he's less of an asshole than most coaches.
I can see he's draining his balls.
Right. He probably is in really good shape.
He's really good money.
He's older, but I'm sure he has a strong back.
I think so. He's young though. He's got like a real youthfulness to him.
He does have an effervescence about him.
Yeah. His back looks strong because he'd be like so upright when he'd be walking back to the dressing room.
Yeah. I'm sure he gets really good motivational speeches and probably in bed. You can do it.
Oh, I bet you he'll be like, come on, man. Come on. Do it for daddy.
You can do it. I know you can.
Right. Field goal right there.
I don't believe you're going to say, he better not be in a choir. That's some bullshit.
I was like, if we get one more Hamilton cast member and he can get it, I don't know.
I'm just saying, I can't help it that they are all so
Is Thomas
dreamy.
Jefferson in that play too?
They're dreamy. Thomas Jefferson?
Yeah, he's not in Hamilton in the wrong time period.
No, he was in there.
Yeah, because George Washington in there, right?
Yes, George Washington. Yeah. Come on. Oh, speaking of, see, now you got me. There is a guy in Hamilton.
Oh, shit. Don't do it.
Okay, next time. I'll save that one for next time.
Yeah, next time we'll get another choir boy in here.
But he used to play football. This guy used to play football, so that should count. So he's a former athlete turned musical
Hamilton star.
Guy.
He probably knows how to do one singular sensation.
That's some bullshit. I don't care what they say about y'all. I like y'all.
That's nice.
If you watch it, you're gonna be on the team too. You're gonna be right there on the team trying to drain balls.
I'm waiting
like
for
the rest of us. Like the rest of us.
Leslie Uggams and shit.
Hey, I got a Leslie Odom as Aaron Burr Pop for Christmas. You ever heard of Pops? The Funko Pop?
Yeah.
Yes,
now,
I got one of those. That's serious business.
Damn.
You know I'm a fan. If I got a Pop, come on.
A Pop? Come on, man. Come on, man.
Oh, you are wrong. You're dead wrong for that. All right. That's all I got.
Okay. I guess that's it.
All right. Well, we did that. We will.
Yes, we did.
Till next time.
Yeah. God bless you guys. Thank you for listening. If you like what you heard, review, subscribe, and share. It helps other listeners find us. And don't forget to follow us at Yummy Fearless on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and even Pinterest, where you'll find additional content from today's show and also our highly curated He Can Get It list. As always, you can listen to the Yummy and Fearless podcast with the Sidechicks on Apple iTunes, YouTube, Stitcher, and Spotify. And if no one else has told you today, we love you and thank you so much for listening.